Good morning, everyone, and welcome back. We're on day 5 here on Cyan Beach, looking for a Totodile, and we're going to start off pretty strong. Well, not as strong as normal, but with 4,060 sneaky snacking, which is good. We don't want too much. We're also going to get 5 apples that we're just going to keep in the pantry until we're ready to use them, but that little bit of sneaky snacking does put us at Master 3. So we're still well within that Master 2 to 6 range that we want. We're just hitting Master 3 on Friday morning, so that does mean that we should stay within that range throughout the rest of the weekend. Get Snorlax to Master 3, job done. We are going to pick up that incense a little bit later on. We're also going to get 100 sleep points, puts us at 8,814. Probably should try to find something to spend those on. Not really too sure why I'm still holding on to so many. It's not like I can redo the premium trial and buy out the shop twice over again. Let's see. Let's go ahead and buy a Master Biscuit. Might as well. We always want that. And while we're here, we can go ahead and buy the easy travel ticket. Always good to pick those up pretty cheap. Have them on hand when we need them. They worked out very well for me for the Entei research event. So definitely want to have some more on hand. As far as everything else, not really anything that's super pressing to spend our sleep points on. I could do some tickets and stuff, but I'd rather wait and buy those when we need them because they very rarely pop up, but I think that's all I'm going to spend on right now. Just the Master Biscuit and the easy travel ticket. Those are kind of the two that I think everybody should be buying every month. Master Biscuit is kind of debatable. There's not really anything in the game super worth using a Master Biscuit on, so if you've got a few already, I don't know, like if you already have 4 or 5, I don't know that I would really stock up on a whole bunch of Master Biscuits, but it's up to you. However you want to play the game is all that matters. We did get 9% dozing, 51% snoozing, and 40% slumbering, which is probably not going to be the slumbering type. It is balanced though, so that's good. That means we do still technically have a chance of finding a Totodile. Although probably not a very high chance, but maybe we'll get lucky. A bunch of 2-star sleep styles. There's another 4-star. All right, 32.678 million. Not bad. 32.7, almost 7. Maybe we'll get a Totodile in here. That would be very nice. That's a Caterpie. That is not a Totodile. All right, let's see what we've got. That's unfortunate. No Totodile. We've got 2 Bonsley again. Bonsley seems to show up non-stop here at the beach. Weepinbell, Pikachu, Caterpie, Slowbro, Mime Jr., which is kind of interesting. That one might be what we go for, and a Caterpie. Mime Jr., kind of interesting. Could be helpful at Lapis Lakeside with the right ingredients. But let's see what we're dealing with. Anybody hungry? Hey, Mime Jr.'s hungry. Perfect. I think that settles, yep, that tells me exactly what I'm about to do because nothing else is really all that interesting to me right now. Yeah, no. Oh, of course, I've already fed him too. Uh-oh. You know what? I didn't want to use biscuits, but it seems kind of silly to use a bonus biscuit in this situation. We'll get that one Poke Biscuit back, I'm sure, at some point. Let's go ahead and do the Poke Biscuit to feed the the Mime Jr. Take that one home, and then what do I want to feed the bonus biscuit to? That's the real question. I think out of everything here, the only thing that would be kind of useful might be the Pikachu, so I think that's what we're gonna do. We'll feed the Pikachu that bonus biscuit. And I think we're gonna move on from there. Yeah, let's go ahead and move on. Wrap this up, we'll return to camp and we'll see just how good that Mime Jr. is. Hopefully, it's better than the ones that I've found so far. The question is, what candy do we send out of all these options? None of them are really super great. I think I'm gonna send out Bellsprout candy. Victory Bell I think is the most useful for Lapis. Oh no, how did I click on Caterpie? I wasn't even, man, I apologize. I am sorry to all my friends. I did not mean to send the Caterpie. I don't know how I managed that. About 4,200 total dream shards. I was trying to get Mime Jr. set up on the other screen so that we could just go ahead and jump into calculating it, and somehow I clicked on Caterpie. Well, now I just feel awful. Potatoes and leeks. That's kind of a good ingredient spread. Kind of. It's not the best, but it's okay. But let's see, we've got inventory up M, which is a pretty good start. Ingredient finder S, we're off to a good start actually. Helping speed, let's keep this going. Skill trigger M, not super great on this one, but you know, doesn't hurt. Inventory up S, this is actually not bad. The nature, ooh, no. That's exactly the opposite of what we wanted. That's not good at all. Yeah, that nature just tanks the rating on this thing. I don't even know if a sub-skill seed at level 25 could save this. I mean, it would be okay, but and nature just really kind of ruins it. Yeah. The sad part is, outside of getting inventory up S at level 100, since we already have inventory up M, we don't really need it. So outside of that, the sub skills are pretty perfect. Just a couple of sub skill seeds to maximize them, and this would have been a really good Mr. Mime. Potentially a really good Mr. Rhyme whenever we get to that point, because I don't know how they're going to handle the Galarian evolutions and the split evolutions. Because as far as I can remember, we don't have any regional variants in the game yet, so I don't know how they're going to handle those. But Mr. Rhyme, I don't know if they would change it to an ice type. If they did, it could be an interesting ingredient gatherer for potatoes and leeks, or just tomatoes and potatoes. But we're looking way into the future at that point. A PR of 14, and you know what probably didn't help? I bet you the cooking is set to salads. It sure is. Let's try one more time. Let's see if it's any better. It's not starting off any better, so I don't think yeah, this is still the same. I don't think it's gonna be any better. Yeah, that's very bad. That's very unfortunate. I think in this case, I'm inclined to agree with the calculator that that nature does kind of ruin this Mr. Mime. We would, we'd just be fighting against, it would be fighting against itself the entire time. So, more candy to feed to the Cram-O-Matic, I suppose. Let's go ahead and move on. That's unfortunately, not a very good Mime Jr., and it just seemed like it was meant to be. I saw it, I was like, oh, that'd be an interesting catch, and it was hungry. It just seemed like it was meant to be, and then just, nope. We do have new news, big new news. Ooh, okay. Good, a bunch of new news. 4 different, okay, all right, cool. Let's jump into it. Let's start with the performance issue fixes that are underway. This is good. Known bugs, Snorlax's strength and rating gain animations playing on a loop in certain situations. This bug can be removed by tapping the menu button on the title screen and then tapping clear cache. The bug is scheduled to be fixed in a future update. Fixed bugs as of 6/7, so June 7th. Certain shiny Pokemon not appearing in the list of profile icon choices even after the version 1.5.1 update. Also, users in certain environments may see some shiny Pokemon that they haven't yet discovered in their list of profile icon choices, but this is expected behavior as based on adjustments in the version 1.013 update. Some shiny Pokemon that were evolved count as discovered in the Sleep Style Dex. Makes sense. Bug fixes, we've already gone through all of these. These are old, so we will not be going through all of that old information, but good, they are still fixing bugs as expected. First things first, let's go ahead and get maintenance out of the way. To update the app's new version, maintenance will be conducted in the following time period. June 10th, 8 p.m. my local time. It will be different for your local time, so make sure to double check this news so that you're aware of when it happens. It should still be the standard time that it always does. I believe June 10th will be Monday. Yep, it is this coming Monday. So make sure that you schedule your meals and sleep times around this. You can still go to sleep while maintenance is being performed, but you cannot do anything else in the game. So make sure you collect your Pokemon's inventory, and make whatever meal that would interrupt before that happens. They have been getting done with maintenance early a few times lately, but that doesn't mean that they will this time. So make sure to plan accordingly. Points to be updated. Preparation for the summer festival, of course, makes sense. Here we go. Here's the stuff we like to see. Balance adjustments. Pinsir. Base carry limit increased by 3, and its ingredient fighting rate has been increased by 5%. Interesting. Very interesting that they increased it by so little, but maybe that's all he really needed. I guess we'll have to test out some Pinsir afterwards and see how it works out. I feel like Pinsir already had a pretty good ingredient finding rate, so maybe that 5% will make a decent difference. I don't know. Heracross base carry limit increased by 2. Its frequency has been shortened slightly, so it's a little bit faster, or will be a little bit faster. And then its main skill chance also increased by 5%. That's good. I haven't had a chance to use a Heracross, but it does have ingredient magnet, if I remember the main skill correctly, so that will be pretty good. Both of them. Interesting that Pinsir and Heracross, 2 bug type Pokemon, both got buffs at the same time. But that's good. I like that they are doing balance adjustments. And then other capacity limit for, here we go. Capacity limit for the bag's item pocket unlocked. Items pocket max capacity is currently 700. It will go to 800. That is the only capacity increase we're getting right now, it seems. Some text has been adjusted or unified, and other small bug fixes and adjustments. Interesting. I still have not hit the 700 item pocket cap. I don't have nearly enough items to need that much of an inventory space, but I guarantee you there's somebody out there that does have 700 and is constantly struggling with a full bag, so this will definitely help them. Either way, it is something that we will take advantage of eventually. And then for bug fixes, alarm set on the Pokemon Go++ going off an hour late in countries with daylight savings time. Countries like mine that still do that crazy thing. Anyway, note the alarm will be automatically corrected when you connect the Go++ after updating the app. Good. Cool. So good fixes. Nothing game breaking that needed to be fixed. So that's good. All right, let's figure out what's going on with Good Sleep Day 11, and then we will break down the Good Sleep Day bundles. All right, the event outline. I'm not going to read all of this. We read it every time, and it's never anything new. So let's just get into the details. The event period is going to be Friday, June 21st at 4 a.m. to Monday, June 24th at 4 a.m., which means that the day of the full moon is on Saturday. So that's good. That means that our Saturday strength will be multiplied by 2. So we're all going to have a very, very good sleep research Sunday morning. Of course, the event is in all areas. It doesn't matter what island you're on. The following bonuses will trigger when you conduct sleep research in applicable areas during the event. The night of the full moon, June 22nd, we'll get double drowsy power. We'll also get 3 times Helper Pokemon Sleep XP and a bonus 1,000 sleep points. And then on the other days, June 21st and 23rd, we'll get 1.5 times drowsy power, and Helper Pokemon will get double the sleep XP and will get a bonus 500 sleep points each night. So a grand total of 2,000 free sleep points. The details, it's all going to be the same stuff as before, so we're not going to go over that. We just care about the nitty gritty. When is it happening and what bonuses do we get? All right. So now that we've got Good Sleep Day 11 announced, let's check out the bundles, see if it's any different or if it's just more of the same. They typically are very similar. If I remember correctly, this is exactly what it was last time. 2 growth incense, 2 luck incense, 2 focus incense, and 9 great biscuits for 1,500 diamonds, which is not a bad deal. If you've got the diamonds and you want the great biscuits, I think that's really where most of the value comes from. The other incense are nice, but you save those typically for events and stuff, so it'll be good to have them. Again, if you've got the diamonds, it's not a bad deal, because 9 great biscuits would normally cost you 1,800 diamonds, and then you get all the incense on top of that. It's not a bad deal. Focus Incense, of course, doubles research XP. Growth Incense doubles the XP your helper Pokemon gain from sleep. And the Luck Incense doubles the amount of Dream Shards you get from that sleep research. So that's good. Very good. All right, not too bad. A lot of news, but actually went very quickly today. So a lot of good stuff coming. Particularly balance adjustments are the things that I really like to see because that does help to prolong the overall health of the game. We did get 46 community reports with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 that doubled up. Not bad at all. No level ups today. All right, let's see what we've got. I don't know why I was waiting on something to happen there. Nothing ever happens there. 212 sneaky snacking. I did see somebody had some candy. Good, perfect. You are the one that needed to have the candy. You know what? There's only one person here. No, there are two. No skill trigger there. What about you? Nope, no skill trigger there. You? Skill trigger. Not gonna get much, but a little bit of corn is gonna be very helpful. So we'll go ahead and collect all that. There are some tails and corn. Nice. Never hurts to grab what you can. Okay, now let's make this little bitty breakfast. Snorlax is on a diet, so we're not feeding him too much. You know what? Let's just do another bean ham salad. Why not? It's probably gonna troll me and go extra tasty again. Wouldn't surprise me at all, honestly. No extra tasty today. Just the basic 1,645 bean ham salad. And let's go. Come on, buddy. Which is going to be barely any gains on our strength bar, which is perfectly fine. Again, we are looking like we're going to end the week still within that Master 2 to Master 6 range that we want to be in to maximize our odds of finding a Totodile. If I could just get slumbering sleep. But for those of you that don't know, I do actually track my actual sleep. I do not manipulate my sleep in any way other than putting the game to sleep while I get ready for bed so that it actually goes to sleep on time. Because if not, if I don't and I put it to sleep as I actually go to bed, then it counts all my tossing and turning as, oh, you're not asleep yet. So there have been times where it's told me, oh, it took you 2 hours to go to sleep. Bro, I was asleep within 30 minutes. So that's why I do that. And I know a lot of people have had that issue as well. So if you are having that issue, that's one way to do it. Put the phone to sleep while you're getting ready for bed and then give it about 15 minutes after you do that and you should be fine. So, all right. Outside of that, that is the only manipulation I do. The rest is my actual sleep data. So I just got to get lucky that my sleep is correct to give me the slumbering type. But we did pick up that EV incense for getting to Master 3. We'll have that whenever we're ready for it. I doubt I'm going to use that anytime soon. Definitely going to be saving that for... you know, there are no normal legendary Pokemon that would actually be super helpful for, outside of maybe Regigigas, but who knows when that's going to happen. That's probably years away at this point. So definitely not saving that for that kind of legendary. May just use it just to make sure we get some extra Pokemon for Suicune or something. But swapped out the team so that everybody's inventory should have been cleared. Why was it not? You know what? I bet you I goofed. I did goof. I even explained this in the video yesterday, and I forgot to do it myself. We set this team of researchers, which are all different Pokemon, and then we go back to this main screen to refresh. And now all those Pokemon are loaded up. Yep, there's Gengar and Raichu. Then we go back, and then we swap in the team that we're leveling up this week. And now that they're on the team, now we can back out. And they should be back on the ground with empty inventories. And their inventory was not counted as sneaky snacking. We didn't collect the ingredients. So we're all good. Perfect. That's exactly what we want to see. But that's going to be it for me today. Not a whole lot going on. Unfortunately, that Mime Jr. did not turn out well. But tons of news, good balance updates. Let me know in the comments what you think about those balance updates. Will you be using Pinsir and Heracross more often now that they are going to buff them? And if not, let me know why. And if you have been using them and you think they're fantastic already, also let us know, because if that's the case, then some of us have been missing out. And while you're down there, go ahead and click the link in the description to join the Discord. We've got a bunch of people over there that are having a lot of fun talking about Pokemon Sleep and other video games. And also hit that subscribe button, trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. And when we do, I will have that special video that we'll be releasing shortly after that. I am working on it actually today. So it's a lot of fun. I've had a lot of fun on that run, and I am excited to share it with you guys. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button so that I can do that. And that said, that's going to be it from me. Y'all have a good night, and until next time, later, dudes.